Yeah. How are ya? I'm fine. Thanks for not asking, idiots. Well, tonight's the Oscars, and I filled out like 3 ballots. This is my third ballot. It's my final ballot, third, and I'm done. I'm done. Done for the night. This is my official ballot, and I'm going to tell you what I think's going to win. And I'll tell you who I want to win in all under 15 minutes. Thanks, Anthony. You suck. Probably love Richard Gere. Okay, anyway. Yeah, me and Griffin, for the past 2 years, this is going to be the third year, we've played this Oscar pool thing, and I've won a couple of his posters. First year I won Take Me Home Tonight poster. See Topher Grace? Yeah, I won that shit. And in the other room, you see in my reviews, the Crazy Stupid Love poster. Won that shit too, because I'm, the best, obviously. And, yeah, I'm going to win again. So, there's that. Me and him are playing. He better bring his fucking A game. All right, let's go through the categories. All right, original song. We have Before My Time from Chasing Ice. We have Everybody Needs a Best Friend from Ted. We have Pi's Lullaby from Life of Pi. We have Skyfall from Skyfall. And Suddenly by Les Miserables. I'll talk about Les Miserables in a little bit. But yeah, who do I think's going to win, and who do I have down on my ballot? Skyfall. I think there's a couple other songs I actually like on here that I've listened to, like Before My Time from Chasing Ice, and I like Everybody Needs a Best Friend, but they don't really stand a chance towards Adele's Skyfall, and I sort of want Skyfall to win because it was a cool song. Original score. We have Anna Karenina, Argo, Life of Pi, Lincoln, and Skyfall. Didn't see Anna Karenina. I saw every other movie on this list. I don't remember a single score except I think Life of Pi. I remember the Lincoln score when you put it on, but I can't remember it from memory. So if you play the Lincoln score, I'll say, oh, that's from Lincoln, but I don't know the Lincoln score. People are predicting that Lincoln's going to win. I'm predicting Life of Pi is going to win, and I think it's better than Lincoln's score. So anyway, sound editing. We have Argo, Django Unchained, Life of Pi, Skyfall, Zero Dark 30. I really want to get into that. Skyfall. Yeah, I'll do Skyfall. Sound mixing, Argo, Les Miserables, Life of Pi, Lincoln, Skyfall. I put Les Miserables. Film editing, Argo, Life of Pi, Lincoln, Silver Linings Playbook, and Zero Dark 30. I originally put Zero Dark 30, but then I changed it to Argo. Yeah, I'll do Argo. It's my third and final ballot. I didn't change anything. Not gonna change anything. Argo. All right, for costume design, Anna Karenina, Les Miserables, Lincoln, Mirror Mirror, and Snow White and the Huntsman. I put Anna Karenina. Why not? Movies like that always get that category. Sometimes I feel like those sort of movies are made solely just to get a Best Costume Design nomination. I mean, really. Visual effects, The Avengers, The Hobbit, Life of Pi, Prometheus, Snow White and the Huntsman. I put Life of Pi. I don't really think it's a contest. Adapted screenplay. Some people are going to choose Argo. Okay, Argo, Beasts of the Southern Wild, Life of Pi, Lincoln, Silver Linings Playbook. Now, this is where we get into why I think this year's Oscars, and I'm not only saying it because it was my favorite movie of the year, but I think it's going to be a Silver Linings Oscar. Yeah, I'm predicting David O. Russell's screenplay for Silver Linings Playbook. Original screenplay, we have Michael Haneke for Amour, Quentin Tarantino, Django Unchained, John Gatins for Flight, Wes Anderson and Roman Coppola for Moonrise Kingdom, and Mark Boal for Zero Dark 30. People are predicting that Zero Dark 30 is going to win. I myself is predicting Quentin Tarantino for Django Unchained. I think if that's the only thing it wins, and I would be really happy about that because I think that screenplay was in the top 5 best screenplays of the year, probably my top 3 favorite screenplays of the year. And I think he needs another Oscar already. I mean, the only one he's won for is in the same category for Pulp Fiction, 18 years ago, 19 years ago. All right, he needs another Oscar. Come on, and I think he will win anyway. I don't know. He was up against Mark Boal the last time he was nominated, and Mark Boal ended up winning for The Hurt Locker. So maybe it's going to be payback. Quentin Tarantino going to knock out the fuck out of Mark Boal. That'd be awesome. All right, production design. Anna Karenina, The Hobbit, Les Mis, Life of Pi, Lincoln. Pretty much between Les Mis and Lincoln, but I'll give it to Lincoln. Makeup and hairstyling. We have Hitchcock, The Hobbit, Les Mis, Les Mis. I don't want to get into makeup. Cinematography, Anna Karenina, Django Unchained, Life of Pi, Lincoln, Skyfall, Life of Pi. Animated feature, we have Brave, Frankenweenie, Paranorman, Pirates, Band of Misfits, and Wreck-It Ralph. I put down Brave because, I would absolutely adore the Oscars if they let Paranorman win, because that was my favorite animated movie of the year, or I would also adore them if they let Wreck-It Ralph win. But for some reason, I don't think the Academy really got those movies enough in their mind. I think they're just going to give it to Brave, which I didn't see, but I heard sucked. So, whatever. Brave's going to win. Who cares? Best foreign language film, Amour, Kon-Tiki, No, A Royal Affair, and War Witch. Amour. Obvious. Documentary feature. Five Broken Cameras, The Gatekeepers, How to Survive a Plague, The Invisible War, and Searching for Sugarman. I'm going to predict The Gatekeepers on this one. Supporting actress, Amy Adams, Sally Field, Anne Hathaway, Helen Hunt, and Jackie Weaver. Now, today, I watched 40 minutes of Les Miserables on purpose because I was really bored by it and I was sort of annoyed by it. I didn't like the camera work at all, and I didn't like the cinematography. I didn't like how it was directed, personally. It's not a terribly directed movie. It's just I didn't really like the story all that much. But however, I pretty much saw all of Anne Hathaway's performance, and yes, it was a really fantastic performance. Especially that dream to dream scene, fantastic. I mean, even if I didn't see Les Miserables, I would have predicted her anyway. And she really, this is her year. It's pretty obvious. She's a lock. Anne Hathaway for Les Miserables. Best Supporting Actor, Alan Arkin, who sucks in Argo. Robert De Niro, Silver Linings Playbook. Philip Seymour Hoffman in The Master. Tommy Lee Jones in Lincoln. And Christoph Waltz in Django Unchained. Here's the thing. This is the toughest year for supporting actor, because usually this is the category that everyone says, woo! It's obviously one person who really has it. Like, for the past few years, it's just like I can't really think of a year right now that like supporting actor wasn't just like a an absolute like there you go. So yeah, like I'm thinking last year Christopher Plummer absolutely was a lock, and then we had Christian Bale lock. What was next? Christoph Waltz lock. Uh, Heath Ledger absolute lock. Javier Bardem lock. What about 2006? Well, Alan Arkin. Yeah, that was the only year because Eddie Murphy was gonna win. Fuck it. I'm predicting Robert De Niro. That's another reason why I had to change my ballot because I don't want to like cross something out and then like leave it there and then everyone's gonna be like you cheated. So I had a brand new ballot and I put De Niro down. He hasn't won in 32 fucking years, okay, or 34. That's a lot of years, and I think he absolutely deserves it in this category based on all these performances. Some people are predicting Philip Seymour Hoffman. I don't see it. Some people are predicting Christoph Waltz. He was the most recent winner out of all of these people. Tommy Lee Jones, he did a good job in Lincoln, and if there's anybody else who's going to win besides Robert De Niro, I think it's going to be Tommy Lee Jones. I personally think it's probably going to be Tommy Lee Jones who's probably most likely going to win, but Robert De Niro, I just had to put him down because I felt guilty just not putting him down. So I did another ballot, put him down. I have De Niro. Director, Michael Haneke, Ben Zeitlin, Ang Lee, Steven Spielberg, David O. Russell. Could go to David O. Russell. I'm not giving up on that. I don't really see Ang Lee winning. And if he does, cool. I thought he did a really good job directing that movie. The safest bet for me is Spielberg because he did direct the movie well. It's just the obvious winner. They have to just give him it. That's one of the categories I'm not really sure about. I actually left the director category blank a couple, like my last ballot, but after a while I just filled out Steven Spielberg. So yeah, I'm just gonna guess him. So I'm not really completely sure about that. Best Actress, Jessica Chastain, Jennifer Lawrence, Emmanuelle Riva, Vajne Wallace, Naomi Watts. People are saying out of nowhere that Emmanuelle Riva is gonna win. She could, but Jennifer Lawrence, I'm pretty sure, has it. Jessica Chastain, people are predicting. I don't know. I don't see it. If she does win, good. But Jennifer Lawrence absolutely deserves it. Best Actor: Bradley Cooper, Daniel Day-Lewis, Hugh Jackman, Joaquin Phoenix, and Denzel Washington. Daniel Day-Lewis wins tonight. He'll be setting an Academy Award record. Yeah, you'd be the person with the most leading Oscars. Crazy. Yeah, he's pretty much the lock in this category, but if there's like any shock at all, I'm gonna guess Joaquin Phoenix because I don't know. He's been nominated like 2 other times, right? And maybe because really this is the best performance of the year, I thought, and a lot of people agree with me. And if he did win, I would be jumping up and down with joy because he absolutely deserves it, and I'd be so happy. If Daniel Day Lewis won, man, yeah, I guess he does deserve it, but personally, I wouldn't have even nominated him. But yeah, I think he really does have it in the bag. I would also love to see Bradley Cooper win. Denzel Washington's probably like the guy who has the least amount of chance in this category, but I would like to see him win if he does. Thought it was a really great performance. Yeah, but I'm gonna go with Daniel Day Lewis just to be safe because I want another poster from Griffin. And Best Picture, we have Amour, Argo, Beasts of the Southern Wild, Django Unchained, Les Miserables, Life of Pi, Lincoln, Silver Linings Playbook, Zero Dark 30. You see, I originally guessed Argo was going to win just because everyone said it was going to win. But then I'm looking at all the ones that I predicted right now, and I only have Argo winning for film editing. Yeah, I don't. I think it's going to be one of those situations or one of those years at the Oscars that people are just going to say, "Oh, this is absolutely going to win. This is absolutely going to win," and then something else wins. Because I personally, I don't think Argo is going to win. I know it was like sort of like a satire on Hollywood, but if that's like the only reason why it wins, whatever. I'd rather see Argo win over Lincoln, and whatever. I put Silver Linings because I think Silver Linings is an important film. I think it's a very uplifting film, very well written, very perfectly performed. I think it. Honestly, I think the Academy screwed with us on purpose. They made us think they're gonna give it to Argo because every fucking second I see a commercial for Argo. Argo won everything, and then it's like the first time in like how many years for a movie to have one person in each of the 4 main acting categories. So I think that was a hint on its own. I'm not saying everyone who's been nominated in the acting categories are going to win. Personally, I think 2 of them are going to win, Jennifer Lawrence and Robert De Niro, but I think that definitely says a lot, and I think Silver Linings Playbook is going to win. So, and I think it should win, and I think it deserves to win, and whatever. Those are my Oscar predictions. Griffin, answer your fucking phone. I want to fill out your fucking ballot, you idiot. All right, look what I put for him. I know you probably can't read. Oh, you can. Okay, Griffin. He sucks. So, yeah, Griffin, I'm going to take another poster from you, fuck. You suck.